Welcome, ladies and germs, to the pilot episode of insert name of fucking podcast.
That has all the same
I don't even know what the fuck
frames,
you titled it to it. How about we leave it up to the people?
same exact
We'll go.
scenes as IO.
We'll go. IO podcast after dark until somebody presents a name that we like. Either way,
I like that.
This is IO After Dark. I'm here right now as a co-host. I am nothing but a third of this podcast. If somebody joins, I'm a fourth. If another person joins, I'm a fifth. If a sixth person joins, you get the fucking picture. We are here equally, but I am introing this podcast right now as Coin with the 569s. You get the every 69 on the IO podcast, right? But I'm Coin, I'm the 69 one, and I am here joined by
Trash. I mean, Trash Panda. This isn't
Trash
that type of
Sage.
pack. This isn't that type of.
Yeah, it's not fun when you're third, right? I mean, it's all sweet when you're the fucking one introing shit.
All right, yeah, I'm Sage Elias. I was in mid
No.
take. I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't know who was going. I just defaulted to I was second
No.
in normal, so I was.
I just defaulted to hosting, but we're here. I mean, like, this is meant to be just the original podcast. The IO podcast was, we're talking about nerdy shit. We're all nerds,
Yeah.
and then now we have a separate podcast where we just
This
talk
is
about
just-
shit going on in the world. We get to like really exercise the ADHD brain, and we're just gonna have fun.
Yeah, this is more straight ADHD podcast, whereas the Ingenious ones IO is nerd ADHD.
Yeah. And it kind of confines us, but it doesn't confine us because we enjoy talking about those things. But now, this is like if we were to talk on a Discord, just on a random Saturday night, just
This
playing
is
games.
basically- This
Yeah.
is basically gonna be our Discord chats. Like we were literally
Yeah.
just talking about before the stream. We are talking about stand up and stuff.
Apparently, Coin wants to
we-
do stand up.
That's my
Only
goal,
Coin.
man.
Only Coin.
Because, no, only Coin. All right.
Wow, Eli just ditched that shit.
Yo.
I,
You're a
reti-
pussy.
I retired from
Yo,
I retired
no,
before I
no,
even
no,
started.
I'm no longer.
What we were
a
talking
comedian.
about though is like that is my goal is to
Yeah.
get on stage and present, like takes and do just do like what I do when I talk shit to y'all and try to be funny and shit like that. I think we can also get into the psychology of what it takes to be a stand-up because I think it varies. But for the
we're talking about nerdy shit.
Sorry.
we can also
Shut
get
up.
into the psychology.
Shut up, Coin from the past.
Yo, how
Jesus.
far behind is that shit?
yeah. But
That's Facebook.
yeah, Sage, talk to us about why you also want to be a stand-up.
So, when I was a little boy, so I didn't know that Coin wanted.
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about that story when he's
I
a little boy.
You touched
Yeah,
me.
we're going into a different story.
Nah, when I didn't know Coin wanted to do stand up. Actually, that was actually a really shocker. I was genuinely shocked when he was
Really?
just.
Let's explore that though. Like, you never got that from me from trying to be funny on like
Well,
previous podcasts.
you
or
know-
shit like that. Like,
I
So
wasn't shocked about the stand up. I was shocked that he asked me to, like when I get my production and everything set up. For me to produce.
no. You're a day one, Sam. I have to acknowledge day ones. Like, if you get this production company going, and I also meet the same energy with stand up.
honestly,
producing my first
yeah,
stand-up session.
yeah. Why not, bro? Like, why not? You just
Exactly,
why not? You just
like-
be our production house. Like, we
Well,
just
I
do
mean,
stuff.
that's what I'm saying. What I want my company to be is me doing my stuff with all
Look.
my friends, and all my friends doing their stuff under one umbrella.
Yeah,
So
but I would push you to produce that Either way, sorry, Sage. Go ahead. Either way, you're going to get the first fucking bit.
So it's very common for me, cause in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 1,000 Kevin Harts.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Hart is just the one Kevin Hart that took it, and he's making $1 billion with it, and he's the smartest one. He's the greatest one to ever. Because he picked up the ball and he said, "Yo, I'm gonna go play over there."
He's not
Yeah.
the greatest, but
No, I'm not saying the greatest comedian. I'm saying out of the Kevin.
he has the greatest feats.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying out of the 1,000 Kevin Harts, right? That I just said,
Okay.
he's the greatest one because he stood up and he took it. You know, he took it down.
Yeah.
He took it up the hill and he said, "Yo, I'm doing this for us." You know.
Yeah.
So to me, there's a lot of funny people, especially living in New York City. There's people funnier than me. There's people that tell better stories than I do. My brother David, you know.
You thought that I thought that you were like the cream of the crop?
No. Of course not. Of course not. Like, I know I'm nice, but I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
just kidding. That was my way of kind of shitting on you. Too, sorry.
but you know, like, you're really funny, and there's people that I know that are funnier than you.
Funny
and they don't,
doesn't
and
translate to stand up.
Yeah, you know, like, you don't. I wouldn't think. Oh, you know, like, there's a guy I have. His name is Nick. Right? He's one of my oldest friends from high school. Every time I talk to him, my sides hurt. He's so funny.
Yeah.
Does impersonations.
Like every moment is an.
He does
like
bits.
It's a.
Yeah.
What is it called? It's a moment that you can use for. It's an opportunity for laughter. Like,
You know?
when you think of it
Yeah.
in the moment, but that doesn't translate to the stage. I get.
And I tell him all the time, like, "Yo, bro, you should do stand up. Like, you should take this and we could do stand up together." He'd be like, "No, I don't want to do stand up." He's like, "I don't got time for that shit."
Yeah.
So, like, you being funny, I'm
He's
thinking,
just naturally
yeah,
funny.
I'm just thinking, oh, you just want to be the funny guy. Like, you just want to be funny. Like, you know, like, Will Smith was the funny guy, but he was never a comedian.
And can I get, like, to your point too? Like,
Yeah.
I went to I was the new kid in the school. Like, psychologically, I've looked into this. Like, I was the class clown at a lot of these schools because I was trying to fit in. So I get where you're going with that point.
Yeah.
And that's, like, I think what drove my sense of humor, and I think I've grown my sense of humor. But I would counter your argument with, I think I did the safest and most financially readily available way of doing, not stand up, but just for progressing my humor through podcasting. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, when I was on the
Yeah.
VOP, like, I was still like I came in on the conspiracy tip, and then I did the show with you, and I was like I was trying to flex my funny muscle more, and it wasn't really working because we didn't really know each other as well as we do now.
Yeah.
So you saw when I would try to do it, right?
Yeah, you were funny. Like,
It was more of a let me progress this though. That's why I say I have to do stand up. I told my grandmother by 2023 I would be on a stage somewhere. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, this is happening.
I feel
Honestly, it's all about having that drive. I feel.
like when I was young, right? I loved telling stories, right? It was always I'm a child of 10.
Which
Right.
Can you hold on to that? By the way, we just had an off-camera conversation about how, like, different we are, and I usually like to take takes and then do takes on why this is funny. Sage is a great storyteller. He's a great storyteller just in general, but he can also make it funny.
You know,
Sorry, continue.
there's this physicist, right? I forgot his name, but his
Here he goes telling a story right now. Look how good this is.
like
Every day.
there's this physicist, and he has this name. He's called the Great Explainer or something like that. And he's the smartest. He's super smart, but his gift is not his smarts, is that he could sit down with anybody, and he can tell them about atoms
Anything.
and moleculars and string theory, and he
Yo,
can
I love how you just made up a word.
yo, you feel me?
Molecular.
Molecular,
Molecules.
Molecule.
Just say molecules.
whatever,
Bruh.
whatever,
Maybe,
You gotta do
nuclear.
better.
yeah, you
You
can
gotta
roll your
do
R's,
better.
but you can't
You
say an
gotta
L.
do better.
All right, you can roll your R's, but you can't say an L.
Bro,
And that's
You've been messing up all
So-
day.
so
and that's not racist either, because you talk shit about hella white people. They can say and they can't say all right.
Oh.
yeah, look at
Even though
Sam, he sucks.
I did get that
But yeah, so
energy.
he can explain it in the most simplest way that anybody can understand it and digest it.
Yeah.
And I always want to be the next that guy. Like I
Yes,
just
me too.
like that guy
Just
is
be able
like
to explain
Dog,
anything in
to
the
anyone.
most
Dog, I was
easily
just talking.
digestible way.
I was just talking about this with somebody, like a coworker, and they didn't get it. And then
Yeah.
so I was like, my immediate first thought, like, is just like, you fucking idiot. Like, how do you not get this? And then I thought about it more. And then I thought, it's not just about like persuading people to your thought. It's getting them to understand it and how
Yeah.
rare that is. And then I think about how many times like I grew up. Like this was also like therapy for me at this point because I was thinking like because I would get mad when somebody would explain something to me in their own way and I didn't get it. I'm like, yo, be more universal. Like I don't fuck like I would just get mad because like I'm like I know how to explain like as a growing up I'm like I know how to explain this to people universally and I know how to understand it universally. Quit just leaving on your fucking niche definition of how to explain this and fucking expand your mind into explaining it to everyone else. Like, quit holding on to that information because you don't know how to explain it. Like, I appreciate it more when somebody can be, like you said, like when you can just, like, communicate it to everyone universally. Like, that's what I grew up, like, I hated that because they would make fun of you. They would ridicule you. Like, oh, you don't know what a fucking, oh, you don't know a fucking 13 millimeter wrench is about equal to a half inch if we don't have a half inch. Fuck you, all right? How about explain it to us in a way that we can fucking digest and progress the next generation?
Yeah, it's the whole thing about common sense isn't that common because
Right?
it
Because
became because it became to a point where it wasn't taught, so
well,
now it's not common.
It was consolidated between certain people that value common sense, and then those people thought that they were superior through ego, and then thought, "Oh shit, I'm trying to learn this shit from you, but you're ridiculing me every step of the way. Why the fuck would I want to learn this?"
Exactly. They think at this point it should be common knowledge, but it's not taught anymore, so it's not common knowledge.
Right.
the art of conversation is something that people don't even think about anymore. You know, people just think conversations is just I say words, then you say words, then I say words, and then you say words, and then I say some more words.
But it's like
And
if
then-
you have like the trauma of like feeling as an outsider, I think you're more adept in psychology because you're figuring out things without any context clues because you don't understand what the fuck people are saying. And like you said, like I strive to be that guy that universally teaches these things. I'm right there with you because I was not universally taught things growing up.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate through my growth that, oh shit, there's a lot of different ways people are being brought up. They can be brought up way better. So it's just one of those things where you can like see it as a young age and you develop this skill and don't ever fucking let anybody tell you this isn't a skill. Universally explaining something is such a skill because you can get way more people, especially if they're younger, to understand something and progress. And that's what this whole fucking human experience is about, is progression.
And Eli, with your point where you're talking about people with conversation that are having trouble with that, and I think the main reason they have so much trouble with just its words back and forth is because everyone's so used to texting nowadays, where it's literally just words back and forth, where you can't really tell the inflections
Right, like Key and
of the
Peele
Or it's
has
meaning.
that
not,
like joke
or,
about it too.
or
Yeah.
is not even just that. Is that people just, again, the art of conversation, like, like people waste their words a lot of times. Like, yeah, like texting. Like texting is a big factor, but not in that sense, but more in the sense that everything became transactional. You know? I'm gonna send you a
Yeah.
message and you have to send me back because Apple tells me that you read it at this time. And now you have to respond. And now I have to respond. Even though it's just, damn, that's crazy. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, it's just wasting words. Even if we don't agree, like, I hate sometimes, like, I have
We
some,
don't want to see each other progress.
or not even that, like, I have some friends who they won't have conversations with me because they don't want to start an argument. Oh, I don't, so I just let you be what you be. Like, damn, that sucks. Because if it's the other way around, I won't do that to you.
Hmm.
I'll let you
Yeah.
know. You stupid as fuck. You dumb as fuck, bro. What are you doing? Like, like, let's have a conversation about it so you can understand and that we can
And we can
have
connect.
yeah, that we can.
Because it really don't matter if it turns into an argument. Because if you're a good enough friend, no matter how
It's
bad
not
of an
that
argument,
serious.
And that's what like
you'll just still be friends after
It's not that
because
serious. Yeah.
you're still trying to do the best for them.
It's
what and what Sage was talking about is like it was more there's more investment into a conversation back in the day. Now
yeah.
it's just like use small talk to get into the conversation. And me working in retail is like, okay, what do you want? All this other shit. Like it bartenders we gotta appreciate too.
Even them, nah,
They
fuck out of here. Not anymore, man. I miss the. I appreciate the old ugly
yeah,
bartender
yeah,
ladies.
yeah.
Those are my
But
bitches.
it's rare. It's
Yeah.
rare. And that's what I was gonna bring it up to your point. Like, it's just like I'm obviously they have to make their job, and that they'll you're gonna get good bartenders regardless. But man, we don't connect anymore. That's the fucking whole key of what I was saying. Like we don't connect. Like what
It's
you were saying. Like somebody disagrees with you, even in person, whatever it is, they're gonna go online and fucking complain to Yelp or complain to Twitter. They're gonna like get people backing them to people they don't even really fucking connect with. And that's what the thing that pisses me off the most is like you can have a real life experience and then fabricate that real life experience on social media.
not
That
not
or
even
even
just
romanticize it.
not even
Like
just that. Let's take it back 60 years ago, right? I'm a Puerto Rican Frenchman. Coin is
oh,
a
you French?
yeah.
Oh,
I'm a
what's
third
up, brother?
French. Yeah,
I'm a
Coignier
little
is
bit
my.
French.
I'm from the
I got
the
French.
Coignier family.
I'm native Irish with a little bit of French.
Yeah, so like I'm a Puerto Rican Frenchman, right? This is 60 years ago. Oh no, we'll take it back 80 years ago. I'm a Puerto Rican
We
Frenchman. Coin is an
yeah.
Irishman that's Native American.
No, yeah, but with a
I
little
Yeah,
bit
I
of
walk.
got
French.
Irish also.
Who gives a fuck
Yeah, no,
at this
no. I
point?
walk up to
Is what
Coin,
I'm saying.
right? No, yeah. Hold up. I walk up to Coin, right? I meet Coin. We have a greeting. Our conversation, our approach to this conversation is tell me about your life. Tell me about your travels. What have you learned? What?
Right, right.
That's insane.
I get
Oh
what you're
my
saying.
God. Now,
It's
I'm a
individualized
French.
instead of like
Yeah.
relying on
Yeah.
scripts. Yeah.
Hold on. So nowadays, I'm a Puerto Rican Frenchman, and now I meet Coin. That's an Irish Native American. We sit and we meet each other. Yo, what do you do? Oh, I'm in such and such.
You could have just called me white too. It probably would.
No, but yeah, but I'm just trying to make it more like, now it's never about tell me about your stuff. It's I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you my hardships and now I'm gonna try to top it. And then whoever has the worst hardships, you're gonna know that I'm now superior because I made it through the dirtiest mud. It's
Well,
all
yeah.
everything's transactional now. No one talks just to consume.
Well,
We talk to profit.
yes. That is a great. Say that again. Say that again.
Nobody talks to consume. We talk to profit.
Yeah. I
like
think you're
that.
wrong about it, but we do that here.
I feel like too many people.
Oh, no, sorry. I
talk.
said that. Fuck.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
He said, "I love that shit."
Wrong about it,
You're
but we do
wrong.
that here. We talk
What you're
to
saying is
consume.
we
talk to
and
consume.
we actually talk with substance and
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Sorry.
don't talk to
Yeah,
consume.
I'm saying-
Yeah.
But we talk to consume though.
Yeah, but I don't say
I-
we. I mean we as a people.
Yeah.
No,
But
no.
I think it's because
I
a
don't-
lot of people they would rather talk than listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to listen. They don't know what listening
it's
means.
free therapy. It's free therapy. That's what it is.
Mhm.
I work in fucking retail every fucking day. Man, I love when my customers come in like, yo, you got any suggestions? Or even new customers. Like, for those that don't know, I work at a dispensary / CBD shop, and I get to have people come in and, okay, maybe they don't know what they fucking like. I get to fucking teach them what this is.
Speaking of
Okay.
dispensaries, I went to my first dispensary today.
But you get some people that are just like, oh, what's cheap, blah blah blah. Oh, y'all are really overpriced. Oh shit, y'all don't include tax, blah blah blah. It was just like, you're a fucking NPC. Like, talk to me, dog. We're still in real life. Just because I'm at my job right now, you can still talk to me. Like, don't just like, if you're trying to get the cheapest shit, I can point you to it. But don't be an NPC.
Yeah. That's why everybody I talk to,
Yeah.
they always tell me, they be like, like, wow, this was a great conversation. This was this. And I try not to, I'm not doing my whole I'm just saying like, I make I'm
you're
saying it
great
to
with
say like,
conversation.
I make those conversations so that I can learn something. Like I met this guy and I met my Uber driver. He was driving me and my mom from the hospital one time. Him and his wife, they own 3 businesses in Ghana. And they're just doing Uber here so they can put the money back in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, and he's doing fundraising, all this non-for-profit stuff, and we had a great conversation. And then he was just like, wow. He was like, yo, it was great talking to you. He's like, no one ever asks me this many stuff. And I'm like, man, that's such a shame because you have a great anime. Like, what happened to just watching anime? And it's crazy. We're gonna connect this to the we're gonna connect this to the IO stuff.
Yeah,
People don't want to talk about their animes because it's too long, and people don't want to listen to it because it's too
They don't want to
long.
give the backstory. They want to give the winning moments.
They don't care about the One Piece animes. They want to hear about the Dragon Ball Z shits. They want to hear about your fights. They want to hear about your crazy deaths. They want to hear about that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to also bring up to you is a connection. Like, you make a connection with somebody.
Yeah.
When they are willing to be real with you. That's one thing that I've learned about working in retail. Like, obviously I sell wheels, weed, and also CBD. So you have to, like, we get older customers coming in that are uncomfortable with the product, but they just want to stop hurting. Like, so you have to know the product, all that shit.
Yeah.
Now, what Sage is saying, even on the dispensary side, you still have to connect with them, but you have to connect with them more on like a bartender's level, which is why I brought it up earlier. Like, you can talk with somebody and convince them to buy weed or convince them to go to this gummy, whatever it is, if they're just like, hey, I want to get high. Sage, I really want you to, as a storyteller, give us the perspective from a New Yorker because everybody's connected. Like I don't experience that connection as much because most people like I said I live in Oklahoma. Everybody's like, let me get the fuck as far away from people as possible. But in New York, you have no choice, and I think there is a connection there.
I'm not gonna hold you. No one gives a fuck in New York City.
No, but
yo,
but you don't have a choice either.
yeah, but they don't act.
Everybody's there.
They don't care. They don't want to hear it. They don't. Literally, like you see, like it's so bad. Like you see someone. Like I'll give you a story.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lady, right? She was on 174th, right, on the train station, on the 2 and the 5, right? She's always there.
Yeah, I know that.
Nah, I know you don't. But just I'm giving geological locations. Yeah. It's an uptown train, right? There's a big ass train station on the top. If you ever saw those New York movies,
we might have some fucking New Yorkers in here.
Yeah, where you gotta go up the stairs and hit the turnstiles and right. And there's always this lady, and she would always try to get money, talk about her stuff, and then she'll get on the cart with you on the train, and she'll say the same exact story. And she'll try to ask for money. Every day, about one person gave her a penny, a quarter, $1.
Yo, a penny.
Just
like, oh shit, I can also have a penny in my pocket.
Just so she could shut the fuck up, you know? One day, right? Now, you could get on the train, right? A train station platform is extremely long, right?
Yeah.
So you can go all the way to the back of the train of the platform, which people do, and when the train comes, you feel the full force of it. It's like a big wind, and it feels nice. It's like ooh, you know, it's like a wake up. It's like a.
Didn't I tell y'all listening that he could tell a great story?
All that hepatitis that flows in from those rat infested tunnels just hit your face and. It makes you feel good. Like you go, all right, I have to live, you know? Or you can go into the front of the platform, which are all the older heads, morning heads, people that want to read newspapers. They go there because at that time, the train, by the time it reaches that tip of that platform, it goes nice and slow, right? So now I'm in the front of the platform because I'm on my fucking business. This lady is also in front of the fucking platform. And she's edging on the edge of the platform. Now I sit there and I go, oh my God, I'm finally going to see this bitch get electrocuted. I'm never going to hear this bitch's nasty ass story again. This is going to be great. And she gets closer and closer and closer. And the train is coming slowly because it's right there. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And when I tell you, she was so close to it, like just like a hair.
Yo, Sage can give like the same arc as the fucking spirit bomb, but it's way faster.
Like yo,
it's like he just gave like building up spirit bomb and then a hair. It's like that was within 30 seconds.
A hair.
They did that shit within 3 episodes.
Yo, so, hair. Go on. You feel me? A hair. She was this close. She wanted it to tap her. You know? It didn't. And then you just see her. She looks around. And then she just trucks that shit mad fucking hard. She trucks the edge of the fucking that shit. Like then she falls on the fucking floor, right? While she does this, everyone pays her no fucking mind, and they walk inside the train. Now, we see this lady crawling inside. She's like, help me.
Yeah.
The train hit me. I got hit by the train. It ran me over.
People got shit to do, though.
No one's listening to her. She gets up after crawling halfway through the cart, pats her knees down. She looks to one guy. She goes, can I have a quarter? The guy doesn't give her a quarter. That's what it's like in New York City. There are no connections. There is no nothing.
Perfect storytelling. You got to find a way to make that even funnier too. Your stand up too. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. All right, live on air. Don't be a bitch.
Don't be a bitch.
How I was taught like to listen and like have a real conversation was my first boss ever. Because I started working when I was 15. My first boss ever. It was this 70-year-old guy. We did landscaping. And that man knew everybody. And he would talk to everybody. Would just tell stories, jokes, everything. He would just talk. And so that's how I learned to.
And he wasn't trying to groom you or anything?
No. he literally, it was just a good job. And
no, I know, Sam. I'm just trying to be funny.
I know. He taught me my work ethic, like to be like striving to be the best, because like yeah, I couldn't slack off or anything, and like he was a good employer. I worked for him for 3 years until I was 18.
And then he said, "Fuck that."
Well, yeah, because I just didn't like
you aged out.
I liked my boss.
Fuck that.
I liked my boss. Didn't like the
He
job.
liked you too.
Oh my God, Coin! Jesus Christ!
Yo, I'm joking.
It's got kind
get the
of dark.
jokes.
It's got kind of dark.
No. Y'all gotta develop a dark sense of humor. Like, we're after dark right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you can say faggot on here all the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Look at Sam. Yo, Sam.
At least I'm not live. It's not my Twitch channel.
Sam.
One hard F might lead to a hard R. So let's not.
I can tell from Sam's eyes that when I said that,
would come from Eli.
He looked at me. I won't say that shit. And it's not because I can't fucking say it. I'm fucking Hispanic, motherfuckers. I can say the fuck I want, nigga. Niggas call me that shit all the fucking time. Only reason why I don't fucking say it.
That's it. Yo, y'all gotta recognize my sense of humor too. It's also attaching bullshit to people that is closely related to how they operate, but it's inflated.
I mean, that's my humor too. It's just,
you know what I mean?
No,
it's
facts.
It's weird. I just don't laugh at that, but I find it funny.
Yo,
it's just like I acknowledge it and then just continue on.
Why do you think I try to surprise y'all with it? Like, I want that laughter.
You know what we could do? We could be on some flagrant shit and do some comedy news takes. We could work.
You got some news takes? I got a couple.
Bro, I got some news takes. First of all, let's talk about black fucking China. I knew
there's no black people in China.
No,
at this point,
they've killed them all. Nah, they're definitely still in the jungles. They're hiding,
or they're just Muslims and they're still killing them.
But so black China.
Well, you wanted off topic. Let's get
black China, literally.
Oh, wait. Oh, the.
You thought I really meant black Chinese, huh?
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought you meant black.
Okay, everybody else that thinks I mean black Chinese people. Black China.
No, I didn't really think that, Sage. I was really just fucking.
I was like fucking Coin.
Like, no. Why do you think I said everything but Uyghurs?
Uyghurs.
I said every term to be, but yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I am sorry, but this is ADHD as fuck.
This bitch admitted in court in front of a judge, under oath. She goes, when I pulled my gun out and put it towards Rob's head, her boyfriend at the time, and said, I'm gonna fucking kill you, I was joking. She also said that she hasn't paid her taxes since 2015.
She also has a porno.
Yo,
It was readily available
Who-
to everybody, and
at
nobody
the
watched
same breath, this bitch is
it. That shit
still
was
trying
on
to say,
xnxx.com, and nobody still watched it.
bro, I saw.
I look like I peeped it. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Nothing there.
Bro, Google her. Google Black China. That's that bitch, bro.
No,
yeah. She was dating Rob Kardashian. She was dating Rob Kardashian.
CHYNI. Like she also like trolled the China pro wrestling, like it's CHYNA, right?
The fuck?
That's her. And she's in court trying to get custody of her kids. The bitch that pulls gun out on niggas for joking and doesn't pay
Okay,
no
but
attention.
either way, what's your next point? You know I'm gonna make jokes every
Bro, I'm just so confused. Like, bitch, in the same breath, you say, yo, I pulled a gun out on this nigga. I told him I was going to kill him. I was joking. I haven't paid my taxes since 2015. I also think I'll be a great mom, and you should make me a full-time parent and have full custody of kids. Bitch, first of all, we don't think we should trust you with your businesses. Okay?
You just admitted to tax fraud.
Like,
Yeah.
you just, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, holy shit, I haven't paid my taxes since 2015. What? Bitch, even if you haven't.
Hey, be responsible.
Even if you
you know what
haven't,
that
why are you
reminds
just
me of?
openly telling bitches that?
The
Like,
Johnny
that's
Depp
past 5
trials.
years.
Have you guys watched any of the
Okay,
Johnny
great,
Depp trials videos?
Oh my
Those
god.
shits are hilarious.
Yes.
Bro,
Well, number one,
Bro,
hold on, before
bro,
we say anything,
hearsay.
Amber
That's all I
Heard,
gotta say.
just suck my dick.
Amber Heard, suck my dick, please.
Oh, 100%.
Nigga said
But
please.
Have you heard
yeah,
the
but also
videos of
suck my
where
dick because
the
you
dude
suck
just
as a
saying
person.
hearsay.
Bro, that bitch is trash, bro. I hate that bitch.
But yeah, was
I
just
hate
thinking
that.
dick suck.
I hate these bitches. I'm so glad that it is a year of bitches getting slammed. Because I'm tired of this whole Me Too shit. Niggas doing shit when they ain't do shit. I ain't talking about Harvey. I ain't
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
Cosby. Them niggas did it. That's why they in prison. I'm talking
Allegedly.
about the niggas you got over here thinking them niggas are the next Harvey Weinstein like Louis C.K. That nigga ain't no Harvey Weinstein. Let's make
No,
it really...
he said, yeah, we really potted on this on a fucking group chat.
Yeah.
Louis C.K., he was also progressive on having women there. Who knows what he was doing nefariously? Okay, maybe he did worse. That's still your fucking imagination.
Bunch
what
of
was in the
bitches.
court records?
And let's
him
be real.
saying, I'm gonna jack off in front of you. Oh, haha, that's funny. And they stayed in the room while he jacked off.
Let's
Go
be
fuck
real.
yourself.
Let's
and did he use that to his advantage? No, he never did. He never took anybody off any fucking tour. Go fuck yourself. You were trying to get
Let's be
attention.
real.
Clout.
These
That's what you
bitches...
wanted.
Attention.
You were trying to
These
get clout
bitches-
before clout.
These bitches' story is this.
I was
I'm
tapping
gonna
on
put-
the fucking table like so lightly, but I was tapping on it like I was 6'9".
Bro, these bitches' story is that they were sitting there in a hotel talking about regular stuff. And Louis C.K. came, he heard them talking, and he was like,
Yep.
hey, I'm gonna go jerk off over here.
And they were
And
like, haha.
They were like, haha,
Funny.
Lou, stop.
And then he started, he was like, yeah,
And
no,
then
that
he
was
took
for
his dick off, and then he jerked it, and then he came on his stomach.
He did not infringe on
So,
rights. He did not infringe
This
on
is
your
why
body.
this
Nothing.
is why lawyers always lose their own divorce cases. Cause nobody, I swear to God, bro, make a hood nigga a lawyer, bro, we will get bitches on the stand 8 out of 8 times. First of all, let me tell you why your story's fucking dumb. What the fuck were y'all niggas? You're talking about y'all niggas were talking about regular shit and he just got turned on? What the fuck were y'all were just sitting there going, hey, Veronica.
Oh, I see where you're
So,
going. Sorry.
I have to make a sandwich. And
Hey,
I
I'm
ran
gonna
out
go
of-
make a sandwich from this fucking
I ran
mini
out
bar
of-
in this hotel room.
I ran out of
Yeah.
I ran out of salami, so I went to Publix and Publix, they told me that they didn't have Geneva salami. And I was like, what the fuck? You don't have Geneva salami? And it got me so upset. And I didn't understand. I didn't
This is what
understand
I'm
why I
talking about,
couldn't have this shit
storytelling.
happening.
Storytelling.
And Louis C.K. saw that and said, yeah, my dick is hard. No. I know what y'all...
Yeah,
I know what
Publix
y'all...
run.
I
with
know
a
what y'all
bitch.
bitches were talking about. Bro, when bitches get together, I have mad y'all bitches on Snapchat. I know what y'all... I have a bitch I follow that she's a stripper.
If you think you look good, there's somebody else that looks better.
No. Sitting there touching tits. Oh my god, your breasts are so good. Yeah, you know. Oh my god. Did a couple of grabs. Oh, your butt's so nice.
No,
yeah,
but-
my dick is hard, bitch. I'ma jerk off over here by this fucking ficus, bitch. Alright? Don't look at me. Just act chill. I'ma just
Ficus.
get this shit off. Alright? I'ma just get this fucking...
He was talking about FICO credit score. He's like, FICO's the plant.
Next to the
A ficus. I said a ficus. A ficus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Next to the ficus.
The ficus.
What? It's a ficus.
A ficus. That's what I said.
Yeah.
No. I correct
It's a
Sage
ficus.
a lot. That shit is a ficus. There's no. It was on Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. They called it a ficus. No, if you're telling me it's not called a ficus,
Yeah.
Yes, it's a
that's
ficus.
crazy.
It's a ficus though.
No, it's a ficus.
Ficus. That's just a ficus.
That's some Rhode Island shit.
But yeah, like, and
I thought and
it's like,
joke way of saying
and
it.
he came on his
Oh,
stomach.
Oh,
How much of a sexual predator do you have to look like with cum in your stomach? Have you ever?
he pulled out from you. Oh, what a predator!
Like he.
Even if you pulled out and you put it on the stomach, were you not trying to like
Bro.
push away like the whole time? Like once he pushed.
And I swear to God, bro, if that was the fucking Rock, if
Hold
the
on,
Rock,
hold on. I think no, because what I said was discounting people being raped. I just don't think that Louis C.K. fucking raped people because he told them what he was gonna do, and the fucking
Bro.
female comics that oblige got great careers, Amy Schumer included. Even though you're not fucking funny, all right.
So let's all be honest. He only got canceled because he got fat.
Yeah.
If The Rock went in front of Amy fucking
No,
Schumer,
no. I love how you throw in just like.
no,
Like a
let me
weird-
be honest. Let me be honest. Let me prove this. If The Rock came up in front of Amy Schumer and all those other bitches, and said, "Hey guys," with his fucking, you know how he used to do that little peck things.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. bounce
Hey
the
guys, hey guys, I'm gonna go jerk
He
off
does
over
the
here.
people's eyebrows.
Yeah, hey guys,
Eyebrows.
I'm gonna go jerk off over
Eyebrows.
here. I swear to God, bitch is gonna be like, "Yeah, Rock, you are." Oh my God, they're gonna start playing with their pussies, bro. They're not gonna fucking. Oh my God, Dwayne The Rock Johnson showed me his cock. You wanna know how the fuck I know, bro? Because Chris Evans accidentally sent Lizzo a dick pic, and she was in awe. Let Louis C.K. accidentally send a fucking dick pic. That nigga will be canceled today, bro.
And we know what Amy Schumer is. She was not fucking funny, and she got publicity off that.
Like, come on,
if you're
bro.
talking about the comic world too, like they're like, how many women were subjected to this? Bitch, you gave the Me Too movement
many?
with the hashtag.
Bro,
How many fucking explained it? If it was really going on,
it's so
you would have seen more hashtags. All right.
It was so
How many
annoying,
women
bro.
comics are being promoted by male comics today where that doesn't fucking happen? No, you just wanted a fucking bag and you just wanted to fucking get publicity because you're not fucking funny and you're in the avenue of stand-up comedy. Fuck you, Amy Schumer.
And your podcast sucks bad dick.
Yeah. She had a show for a while on Comedy Central. We all know what Comedy Central was. When fucking Tosh left, it was dead. It was desolate. You tried to make a fucking show. Like, there was other shows, like Lo Duval had a show that was pretty good, but they didn't want to promote Duval. They wanted to
Ian
promote
Keel's
Amy
pretty
Schumer. The Schumer Show. Or whatever the fuck it was called. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called.
Bro.
Yeah. Key and Peele was good, but it did bite off of a
Bro,
lapse of the Chappelle Show.
bro, it was a PG Chappelle show.
Yeah.
So that's why, like,
And
it
then
was.
they had great bits too, great original takes too, but it wasn't Chappelle Show. They tried to be Chappelle Show.
That actually, that show was gonna be the new Chappelle show that Dave turned down for like. That was
Yeah.
the $50 million contract that Dave turned away from.
Yeah. And you know that was also in like 04, 05,
Yeah.
and it took them. Key and Peele happened when I was in high school, so that was like 2011, 2012.
Bro, that's the thing, bro. I remember when Chris Brown left. I mean, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown,
I remember
Dave
when
Chappelle.
I remember when Dave Chappelle left, right? I remember for the longest people were saying that Dave Chappelle was a loser. He was a drop. He was a that dude.
They call him a crackhead.
He was a crackhead.
He was labeled as a
all this
crackhead.
stuff.
And we didn't have enough internet to see, oh, he just moved to
He was living free.
Africa.
You used to
Yeah.
you found out from Kevin Hart that Dave used to do whatever he wanted. And if he needed money for on the spot, he would show up, do a comedy show at the city that he's in, get the money, and then continue on doing what the fuck he was doing. Like he didn't fall off. He wasn't dead in the media sense. He wasn't fucking washed up. He wasn't any of that. He was living life. He was doing it so greatly, bro. That's why, like, now, like, everybody's been trying to touch Chappelle for the longest. And it's like, you can't. You can't touch.
Yeah, but also, like, what he creates, like what he created with the Chappelle Show, cannot be recreated. That's where I say, like, I think a Key and Peele show was great. Like, I liked it, too. I enjoyed it. It's not the same, and you see where they tried to recreate the Chappelle Show with it. Just with
100%.
more influence.
Like
They didn't want to put stock in Chappelle because he was a stand-up comic first.
Chappelle was doing raunchy shit. You have to understand. Chappelle was getting fined by the FCC every day.
And, you know, even before that, the Drake line, like, 2 for 40 mil, like Chappelle, like, even when he had those two, there was, like, one that was, like, live stand-up in Austin, and then the other one, I can't remember what the name was. But he did that for 2 for 40 million. He came back for 40 million, under 50 million what they offered him. But he didn't just stay quiet. He was going around the country, popping in at comedy clubs, doing what he loved. Like, the guy was exercising that muscle.
That's why that's a big thing too. Like that's why, like, honestly, like, I don't care. Like, and I say this to everybody, like, y'all shouldn't care about what people think of you, about what your persona is. That doesn't matter.
Maybe why I care right now about all this shit is because it's also history.
But yeah,
Like,
no,
it shouldn't be forgotten.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. When I say, like, you shouldn't care, like, you shouldn't care about what people think of you. You shouldn't care about, like, if if you think, like, oh, people now see that you fell off and shit like that. Like, that doesn't matter. Like, cause honestly,
Okay, even if you haven't been put on, fucking think you're the shit.
like, just think about Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle. Everybody thinks Dave Chappelle fell off for the longest.
Oh, him a crackhead, everything.
So he came back and did 2 shows for 40 mil. And now everyone other than comedians recognize him as the greatest comedian of all time.
And before that, he was working that out. Like, he knew. Like, he was already in these comedy clubs, working it out. And what was he doing? He was getting the attention of the people and realizing that shit made sense for a comedy special when he condensed it. And then he was like, hey, Netflix, I'm back. Y'all are New Avenue, fuck Comedy Central. They obviously painted me as a crackhead when I fucking left 50 million on the table. I'll do 2 for 40 mil. And then I'll do 2 more for 40 mil. And then I'll do Sticks and Stones. Like, yeah, talk shit on Netflix all you want. They also had Dave Chappelle come back Like, I just don't think a lot of people place importance enough on Dave Chappelle as a stand-up and in the comedy world in general.
Nah,
Yo,
hell no. Nah,
like I told you,
in
Sam,
the
interrupt me.
in the comedy world, everybody know who the fuck Dave Chappelle was. Nobody was mistaken. Like even Cat Williams, when Cat Williams has smoked with everybody. That nigga
Yeah.
saw That nigga saw Dave Chappelle in his show. He said, "Oh shit, that's
All
the
respect.
motherfucking goat. That's the motherfucking goat." Like
Yeah.
nobody has nothing. It's us, the people that are not comedians. You know, the normal people that thought that nigga was a crackhead. That thought that nigga was
But
crazy.
you know what? You know what can relate Dave Chappelle to Cat Williams is my shit don't fucking stink. This is what I'm gonna tell you.
Nah, I don't like Cat. I don't like Cat Williams no more. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, we've had this argument already. Like,
Like I saw, actually recently, I tried to watch one of his. He just did stand up, and I try to watch it, and I'm just like,
yeah,
talking
I
up.
think we even talked about like we even like said like, oh, this is nerd shit, comedy nerd shit. But
Yeah,
yeah, you don't like Cat. I'm fine with like I don't need you to like Cat. Just like I think a lot of these stand-ups don't need these big moguls to produce their stand-up specials. We've seen it with Andrew Schultz. He literally did it through YouTube. I get it. Okay, the guy went on Guy Code. He was very prevalent in entertainment, but he saved up his money. He started networking. Alex Media comes along. He gets somebody who can film him. Okay, he does this niche stand-up special. The you've seen it, but 4x4x1.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, 4 bits, 4 different clubs, one night of stand-up.
yep.
That's the New York experience. And he did it, and it was successful. So I don't get how, even with this Dave Chappelle comparison, and I think we've spent too much time on the comedy,
Yeah,
but
well versed in comedy.
but either way, I think they're all on the same path. A Dave Chappelle, a Cat Williams, a Andrew Schultz. They can get money, but I think they care more about the craft. That's what I appreciate more in a stand-up.
Nah, I really think Cat Williams is a fraud, so I wouldn't put him up there. Everyone
Yeah,
else,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Next topic.
Nah.
No. I'm literally done with it, man. Like you say shit like that, like I can only get like aroused to like I have to, hey, I'm your friend. I support you in whatever you do.
Throw that shit back in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I expel your arms to you.
Expelliarmus.
Bro, the only
Expelliarmus.
comics I really know are like John Wolfe, Burt Kreischer.
Mirror Force.
Like I was saying before, I'm glad. Besides when we got sidetracked with the comedian stuff, but I'm glad that we're in a. We're having a year where bitches that been fronting and trying to bring down men are getting held accountable.
That's what we're talking about.
Are finally being
Let's
held
go.
accountable. Like honestly, bro, fuck Amber Heard. You
Bro,
sucked in orange.
Oh, we wanted to
Aquaman.
talk about that earlier.
Everyone's
Yeah.
Everyone's laughing at
Yeah.
Amber Heard now because, like, especially
Yeah. Dumb
seeing
as
all
fuck,
the footage
yeah.
of the trials, everyone's
Yo.
laughing at her and her lawyer.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what's
Did you hear-
hilarious? The headline of Johnny Depp woke up with poop in his bed, and he didn't even say. He's like, I don't know who it is. It was either Amber Heard or her friend. Who's the friend too? By the way, there was
fuck?
shit in the bed of Johnny Depp. Like you didn't hear that? You didn't see that?
No, I've seen like the hearsay video.
I've seen the depositions, but no, these are claims that happened.
Bro,
I know
this
what you're
bitch-
calling. Like,
This bitch is a sick bitch, bro.
Yo,
she's a sick, twisted bitch.
yo, did you see the deposition where he was in court? They were filming him, and Amber Heard's like lawyer was reading the quote from like why it felt uncomfortable, and she said, honestly, it was just really boring, and there was just a bunch of old guys playing guitar, and I couldn't really fit in. And Johnny Depp just kind of laughed. He was fed up.
Bro,
You know-
he's so
been
done with
fed up.
her at this point.
He's been fed up. She is a dumb bitch. And even if this is just like, because I've thought about this too, is this just more cinema from the cabal for us to fucking talk about? But no, I've seen this. I've taken it in.
Nah, yeah,
Fuck
bro.
that.
This is Johnny's time, bro.
Yeah, it's Johnny's time to ride. How many times did the Amber Heard story, like, oh, this shit, he's beating the fuck out of her. He's being very abusive.
That nigga lost
Fuck
Pirates of the
Fuck
Caribbean.
Keep the same energy for a minute.
And then it comes out that she was the one beating him.
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah, keep the same energy.
I don't like that shit, bro. I
Yeah,
don't like that shit, bro. And that's
Literally
honestly,
perspective. It's like, oh,
and-
it's just a girl beating on a guy. It's like, so what? It's still he's getting beat.
nah, bro.
It's still domestic abuse.
Two-faced. It's double standard shit, bro. And I'm
Yeah.
glad that we're having this conversation. And I don't give
no,
a
it
fuck
just is
if
definitely
any fucking
off topic,
female,
off script, whatever the fuck.
like yeah, like I don't
After
give a
dark.
fuck. I don't give a fuck if any fucking female gets on here like, no, you don't understand, because that's what females do, bro. They love to hit you with that guilt shit, because they don't even defend Amber Heard.
Hold
They
on.
start bringing up.
Let me say something though.
Sure, you've been saying
'Cause-
something all this time. So you got it.
Yeah, never mind. No, I
I'm playing. I'm playing. Oh
No,
my god.
No.
Go.
No,
Oh
I
my goodness.
recognize how I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. I forgive you. Go. I want to hear
No,
it.
you go.
You stop. I'm curious now. I forgot.
Ladies.
Okay,
You're both
alright.
ugly.
Thank you.
We're all trying to accomplish the same thing, right? Finding a mate. Doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, whatever the fuck it is. But let's just speak to the straight community right now.
Okay.
If you are in a relationship with a woman as a man and they do nothing but degrade you publicly and act like the victim at the same time,
Kick that bitch
That's-
to the curb.
that's horrible. But it's also publicly. Imagine what he's just saving face. This is specifically to the Johnny Depp thing. He's saving face because he got kicked out of the whole fucking Pirates of the Caribbean movie, where he's the fucking star of the movie.
Literally,
I don't get it.
That makes no sense. And has she been kicked out of Aquaman yet?
No.
Like literally, like the double standards. It was found out she
This
beat
is
him,
where I'm
and
saying,
yet he
like,
didn't get any of his roles back. She didn't lose any of her roles. It's so much double.
He's not
standard.
even in. He.
And this is what
he
I wanted
wasn't,
to say.
He wasn't even Grindelwald in the new movie.
He lost
Right.
all of his roles.
Right.
Every
Lost
single
multiple
role.
roles. Lost not only every role. Just think about it. Lost one Pirates of the Caribbean role.
Literally,
Like,
that
just
is
think
what-
about that.
That is the biggest thing that shot off his.
He
career.
built it and also lost it by being the most famous character and not being able to profit off the next movie that was bullshit. Okay, either way, bring it back just down to the psychological level. Yo, men gotta understand women more, but women really have to understand men right now because we're in a time where straight men are not being taken serious for their beliefs and not being taken serious for any of their opinions. They're just labeled as, oh, you have a strong belief? You don't matter now.
You're mansplaining.
That's bullshit. We need more understanding across genders, the two genders, and we need more understanding from both sides. Like, I'm tired of this expectation that women are like, oh shit, you don't understand me. Well, no, come on, understand us too.
It shouldn't just be that
Fuck
we
up,
have to
Sage.
understand women. Women should have to understand us. It's like everything. It's supposed to be a two-way street. It's not supposed to be a one-way road where we're doing all of the work. No, because eventually, if you're doing all the work, your engine's gonna blow
No.
up.
And at the end of the day, like I said, my point was about unification. Sage had another point on this other thing, but I also want to hear him.
I really did forget. I really did forget. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so sorry. I really did forget. But you kind of, I don't know. It's basically double standards, right? Ever heard?
Yeah, quit placing double standards. Let's just unite.
I don't know.
I sound like Hassan Campbell in that.
I don't want
Y'all
that.
talk about equality.
I don't want that. Nah, I don't want that shit either. I don't want. I don't want to unite. I don't want. No. Nah, I'm petty first today. Cause this is the shit that pisses me the fuck off, bro. Mm-hmm. Where niggas like Louis C.K. get canceled and burned right. But now if it's a female and shit like that, we always gotta unite. We always gotta understand.
No, I believe they should get canceled.
Like, I'm not even fuck canceled. That's not a real thing. Like, yo, bitch, you should fucking die.
You can survive it.
You should fucking die, bro.
I'm still saying like,
he's talking about how people
the same
get quote,
punishment
unquote,
should be let out on them that was let out under. Like
you
especially
should
Amber Heard.
Like Crystalia. Same fucking thing. Got a whole edited out of a zombie movie that was produced by Netflix because they thought he was a pedophile. Okay, you guys took Rocket Mail emails on a certain subject that afterwards you didn't include the next subject where they said, I'm 16. He said, I can't do anything with that. Like, you guys took 2 fucking emails and canceled the whole person out of a fucking Netflix movie. The zombie movie. I can't even remember what the fuck it was. But that was so much money. And to the point where this motherfucker, like, I follow him. Like, I watch The King, The Sting, and The Wing. And it's this guy. You push this dude into, like, admitting on pod as well. He would have killed himself if it wasn't for his friends. I'm tired of this canceling shit.
Literally, cancel culture is so toxic.
When you talk about, like, Louis C.K., I'm sure Louis C.K. wanted to fucking kill himself after that exposure. Like, you guys don't want fucking facts. You want narratives that are driven into your fucking skulls, and you want to run with those because you feel righteous.
I mean, there's a reason why male suicide...
And that is my first fucking... I'll even give him credit. That's my first Dan rant.
That's the whole reason that there's more male suicide rate. We don't get the same, like, we're told to tough it out, be a man, don't cry. Like,
there's no empathy.
We're not told to express ourselves and actually.
Hold on, but I like that too. I like that about being a man, because it's like, it's like it forces you to be a leader, and like I told y'all, I've been more excited about doing the pod with y'all. I think there's a part of being a man that you realize in your life that you can lead. Not lead everything, but you can lead.
Yep.
Yeah, like every man has some sort of leadership potential.
You have to tap into that. You have to tap into that, no matter what field it is in.
Like for me, it's video game gangs. That's where my leadership comes in.
Yeah.
I swore I thought he said video games and gangs. And I was like, what a weird combination. But no, he means video game gangs. Like, he has gangs in video games. I'm talking about
RP servers on, like, GTA and, like, G1
Son is
in the day.
Cyber gangbanger.
Those are my leadership roles. But like, if I were to get a management at a job, I wouldn't do as well because I'm not as well at managing
What's the
people
difference?
that much.
What's the
But
difference?
I am getting way better at doing all that stuff.
What's the
No,
difference?
but
All
like I
about
said, like,
progression.
Hold on, coin.
Yeah.
What's the difference, Sam?
In what?
Managing RP gang and managing Walmart.
I think it's just my mindset. It's easier for me to just think of these elaborate, like strange things, and whereas a corporate job, it's
you're doing something for somebody else at that point.
yeah, it's I'm
Versus
doing
this
something
is
for
doing
somebody
something
else,
for you.
where I'm doing this for fun, and like I'm doing this to build myself to be
Yeah.
greater.
Yeah.
Like that's why like I'm like the more leadership I'm doing better in that fact with this stuff with like the podcast and like all the streaming and everything because that's something I actually enjoy doing. It's all about not doing it as a job and actually enjoying it.
I think next pod for both shows, we're gonna have you do the opening monologue. We're gonna have you main host it, and me and Coin are just gonna piggyback off of you.
No,
That's
we're
fine
not,
because the past two
no,
pods
no,
I have
no.
these
Respecting
past
the
two
pod. We can give them the intro though.
yeah, like the past two parts, I have been pretty quiet because it's just I didn't have as much knowledge in this stuff.
Oh no, but it's not about you being quiet. I wanna train your leadership skills. Like,
Okay, well,
I'm down
but
for
these
that.
are conversations that should probably have an off pod, and we're having them on pod. This is
Oh, no,
impromptu.
this is after-
Coin, this is
dark.
after dark. Coin, shush. This is exactly what we're doing. What are you talking
This
about?
is literally what After Dark
This-
is for. It's
This
just
nigga
all
always trying
I
to
was
stop
also adding to
content.
it. I was adding.
You was
to it,
destroying.
too.
You was destroying
No,
it.
no, no.
Being assault.
No,
being
no,
a
because
party
we can still have
pooper.
this conversation.
Party pooper.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So, Sam, how I was saying, like how you could intro all these other pods.
This nigga ain't shit. This motherfucker ain't
I
shit.
love you, bro. I love you.
You say yourself.
No,
Back to my idea that I created.
but I just felt like we were just potting ideas on the fucking.
Yeah, fuck it. Like, yeah, no,
Dark.
I really think that'd be a great idea. Like for the next pod, for the next double hitter.
It's your
You're gonna-
challenge to intro it.
Yeah, you're gonna control everything. You're gonna control the pacing. Whenever I do my
No, dude, there are steps. There are steps. Fuck that.
bro, fuck it. Coin, what's gonna happen? He's gonna fail.
You gotta be forged in the
You
fire.
can-
Yeah, forged in the
This is how
fire.
I've trained
No, no,
for
no, no,
everything all my life is forged in
Forged
the
in
fire.
fire, baby. Let's go.
How I've gotten better
I-
at video games. Forged in
Maybe
the
I
fire.
just don't like the idea that I can just yell out shit and start it.
He's like, guys. Honestly, I just like that. I'm just saying words and I'm yelling out.
I like control. No,
I'm like, you can have it, bro. You can have it. Like,
yeah,
yo,
you can have it. Yeah.
next show, Coin after Sam is definitely you. I can see you. I see you flexing today. Today is a Coin pod day. Coin.
This was yeah.
Coin has not let me talk at all. I went from all the emotions of
No, I
sliding,
did though.
of
I did,
sl-
though.
of not in this pod. I haven't
I'll
said.
let you talk a little bit.
I haven't said
Hey,
one.
you got a little bit.
No, you say yeah.
said-
but hey,
He said-
it's growth, right?
It's not even letting me
Bro.
talk now. I'm telling you, I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I see it. I'm like, yo, Coin wants
Hey,
to.
hey.
I like this.
Hey, this is like even behind the pod scenes, what you guys can hear. Like I told you, I had a coach when I played football, and he said it's better to tell a horse whoa than to giddy up. And what that means is when you have to tell a horse to giddy up, you're really having to motivate them to do something. But if you tell a horse whoa, that's how they tell them to stop. Because stop can sound, I guess, to a horse. I said whore.
Yo, it's so funny if I just be like,
It-
yeah,
it's
your football coach is right here, and he'd be like, yo, Coin.
Yeah,
I meant that in getting the touchdown at
definitely not right
the
there.
playoffs, all
But
right?
so it's better to like if you want content, it's better to tell someone, hey, pull back on the reins. And that's what I want from you. Like, I'm going full bore. Like I said.
So
I'm going-
far, you're doing perfectly fine. It's all good. You haven't done nothing crazy yet. I've been expecting you to say the N word here and there, but you haven't yet. I'm like, oh, okay.
Why would you expect
But
that?
that's just your hope. That's
Yeah,
just
it's
what you
just-
wish.
It's just my Hispanic racism. You feel
I'm a
me?
professional. I've done this shit
Bro,
for
he's
years.
been trying to
right?
get me to say it since he met me.
Told you it's my Hispanic racism. It makes me happy. I told you that the one person I would never. Oh, let me not let me not put him on blast. let me not.
What's up, Logan?
Yeah, yeah. Hope to God Logan's boss doesn't watch this podcast. He's like, oh, so Logan, so you're racist, huh?
Yes, that was just a guess. What you're saying?
Nah, it was definitely Logan. It was definitely Logan. Don't worry. That was a
No,
good one.
but okay. All right. Either way, try to promote positivity with what's going on. That was the whole thing of what I was trying to start.
Positivity.
All right. Yeah.
Not
All
yet.
your
Interrupt
dreams.
you a
Not
little
yet,
bit.
bro.
Yeah.
Not yet, bro.
It's
You're
like,
doing
uh,
it, bro. You're doing amazing, bro. Honestly, I love this. I love this growth from,
Dog.
and I
When
really
I first
feel,
started with you,
yeah, bro. Not even from when you first started. I love this growth from when we did the episode together the first time. From now, because like the first time you could tell you was on pod mode because you was on pod mode, you know. But
Yeah.
now you're.
but
comfortable.
now I got to learn y'all.
Yeah.
We got closer.
Yeah,
And that's what it really
It's
takes.
now less pod. Like again,
Like I told you,
said,
I'm
it's less
invested in this,
work,
man.
more fun.
exactly. You
And
know?
that's how it should be. That's how your job should be. It shouldn't feel like work. It should feel like play. That's how
That's
you
what-
know
that's
what you're
why I
doing.
fucking told y'all when
That's
I-
how you.
I had
that's
a
how
good
you know you're
day,
doing it right.
and my day got better when I was like, "Oh shit, I get to pod with people. Like I get to pod with my friends. Let's
Bro,
go."
I'm not gonna even
Like,
hold you.
Exactly. I was excited all day for pod
Yeah,
today.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna hold you. I'll be full transparent here. I lost my job today. The only thing that had me hype was spotting today. I was like, yo, we're gonna pod today. Sam heard me. I was like, yo, we're gonna pod today. I was like, we're gonna pod
But,
today.
and like you said, like it's a benefit to it. But what I'm saying is like I had probably like I was trying to tell you about it, and like you talked about that. But I had like the best day at work today.
Yeah.
Everybody was coming in like positive attitude. Like I really like. I work in customer service, but I like who I work with too, and then I can get people coming in. When I tell you nothing but positive energy was coming in, like I had a great day, and even on top of like probably the best day I've had at work, honestly, I was excited about this shit because I knew we were gonna do a double header. I knew we were gonna do all this shit, and guess what? We're also gonna promote it. Look out for the fucking new Instagram. Look out for the fucking new Twitter. All this other shit. Guess what?
Wait,
can come to that.
Yeah?
You can do that.
All right. Yeah.
Within the next day, I have the next 2 days off. I'm
Yeah.
making our socials.
All right, bet.
Alright,
Cool.
okay.
Try to make a Facebook page too, so we
See,
can.
but
Yeah, I'm not
on
doing
the
that. You
topic
can do
of
that.
positivity and like change and like growth, we could talk about like me streaming. In the beginning of me streaming, I could never stream alone. I was terrible at streaming alone. I would be quiet, just never talking or anything.
Mhm.
But through me and Eli streaming together, he started playing games that I just didn't have downloaded because I don't have enough hard drive space right now. So I was forced to, because I wasn't going to end my stream, I was forced to change and adapt and start getting better at just being on my own because I started having actually constant viewers coming. So I had to learn and adapt so that I could actually do what I needed to.
Again, forge and fire. It's
Forge
like
and fire.
it's like in New York City. There's a saying that we say: pressure does two things. It makes diamonds or burst pipes. It's your choice to choose.
Heated.
I'm telling ya, it bursts pipes or it makes diamonds. Are you a pipe or are you a diamond? And I remember one guy told me that. A barber told me that. A hood ass New York barber told me that. And he asked me, he was like, "Yo, who you want to be?" And I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be a diamond." And he was like, "Bet." Then don't blow up. And I was like, "Copy." That's just how it is. Like, you put yourself in those situations, and you see who people are. You know, you
Well,
see.
and like to take it to what you're saying, like Denzel, like that he was on a what's the name, Jamie Foxx's podcast or whatever it was at the time, and he said, "I've been a garbage man where I had to put in that work to supply my acting career, and I appreciate it more because you can be a garbage man. You have an 8-hour day. You can get it done in 3. You can be a mailman. He worked for the postal service. I can get a 3-hour day, but it's 8 hours. It's like I appreciate the process. Like now that I'm able to just act and be good at what I do, I'm happy. And that's where I'm saying about this.
Honestly, it's always strive to be the best that you can be.
Yeah.
Well, not even the like. Yeah, like that's
We're blessed, man.
Like that's always the goal, to be the best that you can always be.
The best version of yourself. Like that's the goal.
I feel like
Be
people
the
focus
blessed version.
people focus on that a lot. You know, be the best person that you can be, because that's what everybody says, right? We hear that all the time. You know,
But people can be influenced.
nah, it's not even that. It's just like, be you. You know?
Yeah, that's
Like-
what I'm saying. I'm not saying be better than everyone else. I'm saying be the best that you can be. Be the best version of you. Don't be anyone else.
Okay, cool. But what I'm saying is, the best version of you lasts 2 seconds. Just be you. You know?
Yeah.
Be the best person of you and be the worst person of you. But just be you. You know? Be who you are. Understand who you are. And know that, yeah, today I'm the best person. Tomorrow, I don't know. But I'm going to be me. You get it? Like that pressure.
Yeah, having that understanding. But I'm saying the strive and the goal is
that strive.
No,
But that's what I'm saying. That strive and that
you are.
and that pressure is what it's saying. We got to be the best person. We got to be the best that. When you sit there and realize that the best version of you is just going to be a phase in your life, and you are going to be you, you know? Your football days, your apex day, when
you're
think
gonna grow.
you know,
you're gonna grow.
It's like it's gonna be.
It never
Yeah,
ends.
like it's gonna not everyone's Pell, where Pell could survive a nuke. You feel me? Like,
bro,
Even when you figure yourself out, you don't have yourself.
yeah,
bro,
but
I still believe that shit be
you
bullshit.
grow.
but like I feel like that's like a lot of things that people try to sell. You know, like it's like, yo, just be you. You know, are you the best person of yourself? Who cares? You're you. You know, you're you. If you have flaws, that's okay. We all have flaws. A tree has flaws. A tree ain't fucking perfect. I put my lighter on a tree, that tree's getting smoked. Super effective.
And we trim trees.
But is
and
that
it
still not
keeps
the best
growing.
version of that tree though?
Is
Yo,
it?
I'm not
Alright,
saying you
alright.
have
Is
to
it?
be perfect.
Hold on,
I'm not
hold
saying
on,
being
is
the
it-
best means perfect.
Hold on, but is that an opinion? Or is it or can you just say that's still a tree though? You know? Flawed,
Well,
perfect,
yeah,
best
being
version,
the
but
best-
it's still a tree though. I'm saying that's not what I'm saying. See, you're so focused
It's
on
still
that.
a tree though.
No
It's
one's
a
saying
fucking
I'm
great
saying
T-shirt design.
I'm saying that you're focused on be the best person. Don't worry about that. Be you. Don't strive. Strive to be you. Don't be the best version. Be you, nigga.
Yeah.
Because that best version of yourself will be moments. And once it's gone, You're going to chase that for the rest of your life. When at the end of the day, you is just fine. That tree that science put down and says statistically this tree is better than any other tree. That tree is a tree, my nigga. It didn't grow up and go, I'm going to be the best tree ever. It said, hope to God the next wind doesn't fly me into that dude's car. That's what they probably think. Like, it doesn't care about that stuff. You shouldn't care about that either. You be you. Your process, your things, that's all you. If that makes you the best person that you can be, that's fine. But don't worry about that. Because if you do, you'll chase that guy for the rest of your life. And you'll get niggas that get upset. You'll be that guy 20 years from now, after your apex, going on the Don Club going, man, I gotta be up again. I gotta be up. But you just up. Just be up. When you're always up. You
know
feel
what
me?
I just fucking came up with? The fucking title of this pod has to be No. KNOW. And you gotta do the fucking IO. Fucking, you have to get the emblem established. So where it's like IO no. That's gotta be what it is. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No. No. What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, I don't know. Yes, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yo, Sam, go ahead.
That's the name of the show, Eli.
Just talk, Sam. Just leave him alone. Whoa, Lassie.
I think I'm just wording it incorrectly. Not the best. I think it's more, the better word would be strive to be the better person, better version of yourself.
Okay, just be yourself.
Here's an example. Instead of just being myself, I'm striving to be more talkative and stuff for the streams and everything. That's striving to be the better version of myself.
For what? For what?
For my own game.
For what?
Because I want to do this stuff.
For what?
For YouTube and Twitch and everything.
And then what?
Because that's my dream.
Are you trying to see where I'm trying to tell you how each time I said something, you brought something bigger and better, and then what? You see what I'm saying? Be the best version of yourself. How about you just become more talkative so you could just be more talkative? You get it? Like life.
Like I told you, like when
society.
We're talking about shit. Interrupt,
bro.
You got something good.
The world, America. America has you believe that we are the best of the best. We're strong. We'll never bend, you know? But we could flow with wind, right? That pressure, be the better version of yourself, the better perspective, all that stuff. It's just a moment.
Yeah.
Once you become better talkative in podcasting, it's gonna grow. Now I gotta do it for this. Now I gotta do it for this. Now I gotta do it for this. And I'm not saying that
I do this all personally for myself.
But it's cool. That's great. But don't.
Me personally, I want to be more talkative person. To say I'm antisocial.
But do it. But do it for yourself, and don't say better version of yourself. That's a fantasy. That's a fantasy. You are the better version of yourself right now.
With each and every day.
The minute you think, hey, I'm not gonna rape that kid today. You're the better version of yourself, Sam. You don't gotta go any farther. Anything else is extra credit. All right? Like that's like it's not that crazy, you know? Like that's what these niggas like Denzel and all these people and all that stuff, like Will Smith. Will Smith isn't trying to be the best Will Smith in the world. Will Smith is trying to understand who the fuck Will Smith is and why is Will Smith fucked up. You know? Yep. The biggest problem that Will Smith has is that he was...
I slapped that dude?
The biggest problem that Will Smith had was that he was trying to chase being the best version of Will. Better in movies, better in this, better in this, better in this. And look how it is. It's pressure.
He has a wife that is reminiscing on a dead rapper.
Yeah, just
So,
be you. You know, when you just be you, take away that fantasies, that
yeah, fuck that.
imaginary
You
competition.
deserve
That's
happiness. You be
nonsense.
yourself.
You
That
know?
happiness will attract
Like, think about it,
itself to
bro.
you.
Your brain power is so important. Like Albert Einstein, right? Albert Einstein, one of the smartest minds in the world. He wore the same
Oh no!
at the
Are you
relax.
about to go on the 10% bullshit?
That he used to wear the same outfit all the time, or he preferred to
Oh,
wear
okay.
the
Never
same
mind.
outfit all the time.
Never mind. I thought we were going psychological here. I was like,
Oh no
oh
no no!
shit.
Oh
So
no! Albert Einstein, the smartest guy in the world. You know, coin. Whoa! All right. Whoa! No giddy up. Cool.
yeah,
Okay. Albert Einstein, right? One of the greatest minds in the world. He wore the
that's a
same.
new niche on the podcast, dude. You gotta tell me, whoa.
I'm gonna button. I'm just push it. Just, whoa,
Yeah,
Lassa.
Yo,
yeah,
Whoa.
that
yeah,
sentence on the
yeah,
soundboard.
and we need to be able to hear it.
Nah, yeah, I gotta get that shit. I gotta get that app. There's an app that it works.
Okay, but Albert Einstein.
Yes, Albert Einstein, right? The greatest minds in the world. He wore the same outfit all the time. He believed that he was wasting brain power on finding shit to wear when he could be focused on doing other things. That's the same thing. Yeah, you're a competitive person and that's fucking awesome. But you're wasting unnecessary energy doing something that you're already doing by just being you, you know? Being you is being the better version of you. Because as of being you, you're learning your flaws. You're learning how to grow. You're learning how to be you and you're accepting you. You get it? The better version
Yeah,
of
no,
you
no,
is you.
yeah.
There's no other
Being
thing.
competitive with your personal self, I get that. But there's always that drive.
Yeah.
Some people there's that like when we talk
It's
about
a
One
different.
Piece, like man, this whole thing, like I'm still like, I think about it, I'm like, oh, I have an enemy now. But I think a lot of people need to realize a lot of their enemy is within themselves. I can speak on that specifically.
And
And
it's the
that's
goal between having. It's the difference between having that like mindset and actually pursuing it. Like I'm not like I have that mindset. I want to be better, but I don't actively try and like push myself to do that because, like you
And a
said,
lot
I
of people
am
can
doing that
do
naturally.
a
Like I
lot of
said, you
people
just do that by forging me in the fire and throwing me into do
exactly.
other stuff.
It's
right.
But
just
it's still that want to be like that and get better at that.
but it's
And that's
no
what I appreciate about it,
but it's
Sage.
a
Like
want.
he's literally
Yeah.
like, hey, go fucking do it.
But you see how that wants to do that, not to be the better version of yourself. That's what I'm trying to show you. You're never trying to be the better version of yourself. You want to do it because you want to do it. Because you want to do it. You get it? There's no imaginary better
I'm
version
not
of
deciding.
yourself that you have to unlock inside your body and then you just start radiating like Luffy and you're Gear 5 Sam. And you're like, I'm the better version of myself. Like, it's like you are the better version of yourself because you decided in that moment
Like
that you
yeah.
want to grow and get stronger and increase, you know? So just don't say better version, That was my whole
Yeah.
point of this whole thing. Now back
No,
to
no, no,
coin.
it's great. It's great.
What
it's
the
great, it's great.
fuck were you
Better
saying?
version.
What the fuck is IO no? What?
Yeah,
like,
what the
What
fuck
you
was that?
really don't like
No, I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know.
You don't know, bro.
I don't know.
Alright, like
I don't know.
y'all both don't know. Like, look, what I was saying is like, okay, ingenious ones. IO.
IO. Okay.
IO. IO no. I don't know. Which is exactly what the
I don't
fuck
know.
we've been talking about on this fucking podcast.
So you're
We
saying
don't
that's
know,
the name
but
for
we-
this podcast. That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
We
I
were
don't
just
know.
I
confused
don't know
on what the fuck
podcast.
you meant by that.
Like
We
literally our
I'm trying to
emblem,
bring culture into it too, Sage.
our emblem.
Like you know, I don't know.
No, I was
Like, that's
confused.
not like a
I was
white
confused
person.
on. I was
Like,
confused on what that
oh,
was
yeah.
meant for.
Oh,
Yeah,
white
that
person
ass.
said, I don't know.
Bro,
all right.
he wants our logo to be an emoji of someone just doing this. Like just that.
This
That's
is just
literally
the
my
Apple
emoji that
versus
you
the
made
girl
me.
shrugging.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yo, that is his emoji.
But
Oh
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like we did not know
I
where
like
this
that.
podcast was going to go.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that going. You know what?
But
Since you made
it
the name,
incorporates the IO too.
I don't know. I don't know. But we're not gonna have the
Yeah.
W. It's gonna be KNO. I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
what he
yeah,
was
yeah.
saying.
Oh.
I don't care how we spell it.
You know. You said I don't care how
I
you
know
spell
you
it.
don't
I just,
pronounce things right, so like I'm good with that. Like yeah,
I'm telling you, I love it.
Or at least that's what I thought he meant.
Mm.
Yeah,
All right.
I was
Okay, do we-
confused about it,
okay,
'cause I
all right,
don't
How
know
about
that
how about
he
this?
meant that
How about
from-
let's
this?
hit a hardcore outro
Hold on.
with are
How
we not
about
live?
yeah, we are. How about we do I don't know, but we have the X crossed out, so it's IOKO. But you could also say, but we say I don't know. But like or
N
not,
crossed out.
so it'd be
It'd
KO.
be like Eichel.
How do we,
I mean,
we
all right,
just do
if you say it like that, it sounds really whack. Never mind. I don't want to say it no more.
Yeah.
Let's just do an epic ass outro. Get the fuck out of here. I hate you guys.
Yeah, all right. But
PlayStation,
with
turn
the
on.
outro, hold on. It doesn't matter what console you're on, what PC you have. It doesn't matter. You gotta go to Twitch.tv and you have to look up Sageway Gaming and you have to look up that underscore Trash Panda Gaming. Like they're doing it every day during the weekday. Like y'all have to go check these people out. It's funny. I'm also on there with them a lot of times. I'm a hilarious dude. You gotta watch these dudes. Like you have to do that.
When is
They
the
play
big
games
size
and
right
it no, it's not only about hyping. Like I've seen y'all play games. Y'all can play games to the fullest extent. Y'all can win games.
now?
Like,
Yo,
it's
you've never
crazy,
seen
but
me
yeah.
play Paladins.
Yo, quit
Paladins is my
underselling
game.
yourself and let it ride. Now, Sage.
You think I'm gonna follow up with that? That was a great